So, Sowore went to a broadcast and they asked him, how did you see VDM? Please, let's listen to what he has to say.
Another activist like yourself is VDM. What do you think of his activism?
Did you just say he's activist like myself?
Well, I think one of
the reason
issues,
why I said that is that I don't make these comparisons.
No, I'm not.
I don't. Look, I used to tell my younger ones because they come back to me frequently and say, people say I'm sure they want me to be senior. I said, don't go and do it too, because if you get into trouble, you won't be able to explain it away because your last name is my name. Just do what you believe.
Yeah,
it's your conviction. So people always like to make comparison. Just like if somebody comes around and say, "Oh, Sowore is the new Gani family," I reject it. I can't be Gani. I can't. We didn't wear the same kind of. We didn't live at the same time, even though I was around during his own time. He was a lawyer, bloody geographer who accidentally found myself.
What do you think of what he's doing, VDM? What do you think?
I don't see. That's what I'm saying. It's like that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And maybe the end will justify the means.
Is he a force for good, in your opinion?
I don't.
I think he is. I think he's a force for good.
I don't make those. So I'm not a calibrator for people who are activists, because there are people who have criticized my method and found that they were wrong, and there are people who have criticized their methods before. I haven't found myself to be wrong. So it's like, I meet all kinds of people in the process of doing this. It's just like we were talking about journalism before. Yeah. I was a different journalist. But a lot of people like, where did Sowore come from? He's a quack, he's this and all that. But today, Sowore Reporters is 19 years old.
Yeah.
Even I did not believe that Sowore Reporters will last that long. Especially when I was sued in the US and my lawsuit lasted for 4 years and it was going to wipe me out. Because one guy sued me and we couldn't get the case dismissed.
Yeah.
I have since then had 6 different lawsuits in the US. If you know about lawsuits in the US, UK, you know what I'm talking about.
100%. Yeah.
And I have 13 lawsuits at the federal FCT High Court alone.
Yeah.
And criminal charges based on just what I've done. So that's why sometimes I say, walk in my shoes. But we all don't use the same shoe size.
It seems like you want to reserve opinion on him for now.
I want to reserve opinion about so many things. Yeah. Like I mentioned my children. I don't, sometimes I tell my children, just be yourself. You were asking, maybe if I was around, they would be activists. I would not have asked my children to be like me. Because they live in a different world.
Yeah.
I also don't want them to be like, oh my God, if my father didn't do this, if I didn't do what my father tried to do, I wouldn't be so messed up. I don't know. So when people make these comparisons, honestly, I just keep my opinion. Yeah. When I'm opinionated.
Of course, yeah.
But there are certain opinions or circumstances that are allowed to be judged by history.
Yeah.
I said it somewhere else that there was a time in Philippines, this Philippines that you heard about, they decided that they don't like serious politicians. They started making comedians.
Yeah.
Their president, you remember Estrada was that man called who ended up in jail. That is their right.
Yeah.
Yes. So there are a lot of things that we don't even see, circumstances around us. Maybe the world has changed without writing us a memo. That the next set of activists are not likely to be people who are wearing khaki.
Seriously, like me, I don't like comparison. But I was expecting something from Sowore, you understand? Because they asked him a question. If you people pay attention very well, you can see that Sowore is trying to dive the question. He's using another thing to answer question. Simple like ABCD. How did you see the work the work this person is doing? One is, I don't like the work he's doing. Another is trying. Nobody is saying compare. Even me, I will not like, maybe for instance, you will not go, you use video to be comparing Harrison and all those stuff. Everybody is doing a great work. But when it comes to this question they ask you, please, I must be honest, Sowore did not try. You understand? Just come out straight. Say the truth. Now I believe when they go say Sowore did not like VDM. Yeah. Say the truth. One is you don't like the work he's doing. Another is, I love the work this young man is doing. There's difference between when you praise somebody or you are comparing somebody with another person. You understand? If you say I love the work he's doing, that does not stand that maybe you are comparing him with other activists. They are two different things. I was actually expecting something from Sowore. I'm not saying you should tell Vidiam that Vidiam is doing a great work, or Vidiam is not doing it, or you understand. I was, even if you say he's not doing a great work, yeah, I was expecting it. You understand? But not coming up with anything at all. It shows that there is something wrong. It shows that there is something wrong. I don't want to talk beyond this one, but what did you think? Let me see, hear from you people. What did you think concerning this video?